up week 1, and I haven't forgotten that. She has a pretty good social game, so I kind of want to put D up as a pawn who's not very likely to go home.
D, I remember saying in week 1 when you was head of household, I was like, girl, why'd you put Yash on the block? He was on your team. And I was saying, girl, this might come back to haunt you. And baby, now Yash is the head of household and you are on the block, honey. Let me find out that move cost you your game. And you just may be going home on Yasha's HOH. Hey everybody, welcome to the place where we do recaps of Big Brother. That's right, I'm recapping every episode all season, all summer long. Alright, today I'm here to recap Big Brother 28, episode 20. Before I do so, if you happen to like my content, hit the like and subscribe buttons and join the conversation down in the comments below. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so when I drop my new recaps, you'll get an alert from YouTube. Let's get right into it, all right? So we start off where we left off. Chuck just got evicted. Haley is crying. She says he was her best friend in the house, but now she's going to pivot her game, but she's still coming for Cruella, a.k.a. Lala. Barrett is amazed. He's like, okay, I'm here. I wanted Chuck or one of them, and Chuck is gone, so good. D and Devins, they're celebrating. They're happy. They feel like, yes, just what we wanted. Lala, she's saying, like, even though Haley's still here, she not going to be fake with her. She still want her to go home ASAP, all right? Over in the Have Not room, Haley is talking to Angela, and she's basically telling Angela, like, I'm happy I'm here. We can move forward. Angela... Basically, Haley claims she's claiming she's pretty much practically been being bullied all week. And, Lala was provoking her, but yeah, Haley is a victim, a perpetual victim, it appears to me. So now, Angela is explaining herself about the vote and saying she didn't do it to hurt her. And, she feels like shit that she got loud with her and cursed her out like that. So Haley is basically just like, it is what it is, we can move forward. And Angela, she wants a fresh start. She want to just start over and turn the page on that. And Haley is like, we don't got to ever talk about it again. Over in the bunk bedroom, Drew and Melody are talking. She's over the fact that Haley's still there. She's like, oh, if this bitch wins, she might put me on the block. So she's still like uneasy. In the Have Not room, Kamu is talking with Haley, and basically he's still being fake in her face, making it seem like he's working with her. And Haley is telling him that D told her that he told her that he put his hand on the Bible before and lied. So he's like, for real, she told you that? So he's claiming that's a lie. And he's like, D, how you coming to me telling me you want to work with me and earn trust, but you going behind my back and, saying stuff about me. And then you told me about your power. It's like you're begging for me to make me an enemy, whatever. But he doesn't tell her about the power, however. Over in the, he tells Haley that he only trusts her and Yash. And she tells him she thinks she's going to get the power tomorrow because America feel like she's being bullied and they're going to give it to her because she thinks that America likes her. So now it's time for the head of household competition. And for the head of household, we go to December 31st, 1999, right before Y2K. So the name of the challenge is called Bugs in the System, and they're going to be 3 screens. It's like basically playing on bugs on the internet, because remember the whole big internet crash or whatever. So it's 3 screens, and they have to look at the screens, and it's going to be bugs on each screen, and they have to count the bugs, I guess, and figure out which screen has the most bugs and buzz in. The answer is going to be A, B, or C, which corresponds to each screen. So they go up, and whoever wins, they get to pick who goes against each other next. So by random draw, the first 2 to start the challenge is Kamu versus Yash. They go, Yash wins. He chooses Melody and Angela to go against each other. Melody wins, and she chooses Haley to go against Taylor. Taylor wins, and she chooses Drew and Devins to go next. Devins wins that, and he chooses Taylor. He says, I like chaos. I'm a chaos agent, whatever. So he says he chooses Taylor and D. Mind you, Taylor already played. And she's like, oh, I already played. And D is like, why you chose me? Mind you, D and Devins, they had made a scam when she was sitting next to him. She's like, should we choose each other so people could think that we not working with each other like that? So they strategizing like they coming for each other, just acting it out. And also when Kamu won the first round and he chose Melody and Angela to go second, Angela felt like he picked me right away. He let me know he's coming for me. Because in this game, the people you pick are the people you're trying to get out. Okay? So yeah, she noticed that. She felt like Yash is definitely coming for her. So now Teller goes against D, and Teller buzzes in with the wrong answer, so D wins. D chooses Devins and Melody to play. She returns the favor. They're acting a bit out. Melody wins and chooses D to go against Yash. Yash wins because D says she's not even trying. She feels safe. D feels totally confident, totally safe. She feel like whoever wins, she's safe, so she don't really care about her household. She says she don't want to show her cards so soon. So now, she chooses, after Teller beat D, she chooses Devins to go against Melody. Melody wins and chooses D and Yash to go against each other. Yash wins, he chooses Barrett and Mallory since they both haven't competed yet. Barrett wins and chooses Melody to go against Yash. Yash wins, and the final round is Yash versus Barrett. Yash ends up winning, and he's the new head of household. So D is excited, but she's kind of worried for Angela because she noticed he picked her first too to get her out the competition. Angela is feeling uneasy. She's like, I know he coming for me. Melody's also not happy. She's like, I don't know where Yash stand. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think, he might put me up. They both worried. In the bunk bedroom, Yash is celebrating with Lala and Taylor. They're happy. In the storage room, the survivors, D and Devins, are celebrating. They think they are safe. They got it in there. Because remember, they have the Wolfpack alliance with them two, Kamo and Yash, the Wolfpack. So they're like, we safe anyway, but they worried about Angela. They think that he's going to put up Haley and Angela. Over in the circle bed by the lockers, Haley is telling Yash that she, not Yash, she's talking to Angela. Angela and Haley are in the circle bed, and Angela's saying, how does she feel about Yash being head of household? What she think he might do? Does she think he might put her up? And she tells her, no, she feels 100% fine about him being at HOH. They good. So she thinks that he's gonna put Lala up, and Angela's like, what do you mean, Lala? He's cool with Lala. She's like, child, like, when Lala was HOH, Teller and Yash was up there 75% of the time. Like, how is she not noticing that? Yeah, so Haley, she's kind of like, just like Chuck, she's kind of lost. She don't know what's going on. She's telling Angela, if America, because Angela's like, there's still a power, and she's like, well, honey, I'll be surprised if America don't pick me after what I've been through. And Angela was looking at her, them eyebrows went up like, and this was the funniest part of the episode.
There's also powers in the house, so I feel pretty confident about tomorrow. If I don't get this America's vote tomorrow, I'm gonna be very surprised.
Haley, what is wrong with you? You really think you're going to get America's vote? And the funny thing is, I forgot to vote last week for who going to go in the time capsule. The last time I voted was for Mallory when she got it. So I'm mad I didn't get the vote. But I would have voted for Barrett, and he didn't get it. So I'm glad I didn't waste my vote. I could vote for him this week. All right? Because I definitely wasn't going to vote for Mallory this week. Even though I like Mallory now. I said I didn't like her earlier in the season, but I like Mallory. Not Mallory, Melody. I said I didn't like Melody earlier in the season, but I like her now, so I probably would vote for her. She wanted this, well, let me get to, it's the BB Time capsule this week, all right? So now we go, I'm jumping ahead of myself. We go to the storage room. Barrett is asking D, like, what does she think about Yash? Who does she think he gonna put up? Does she think he gonna put her or him up? And she's like, I don't think he'll put me up, but I don't know. I don't really know, because, this is the point where the game changes. So she's trying to downplay that she's working with Yash, because Barrett doesn't know about the wolf pack, and she don't want him to know about that. He asks her if she has the power, and she tells him no. Over in the bathroom, Yash tells Kamu he's thinking to put Haley and Angela up. And Kamu's like, who's going to be the third one? And he's like, probably Melody or D as a pawn. Kamu, he wants D to be the target, so he feel like he going to try to put that bug in Yash's ear. He wants her not only to be a pawn, but he wants her to be the target because she been going around running her mouth talking about him. He still didn't, so now he said he going to talk to him later. So now it's time for the BB time capsule, and Melody wins it. That's what I was about to say, but I didn't want to jump ahead of myself. Melody wins it. I'm glad I didn't vote this week because I probably wouldn't have voted. I was going to vote for Barrett, so now I don't have to waste my vote for Barrett, and now I don't have to vote for Melody because she already won it. Because she probably would have been my next choice after Barrett. But yeah, so she goes in and baby girl ends up with a punishment. And now she is the lord of the latrine. She gets that punishment where she has to basically be like the bathroom attendant and announce anytime somebody comes to the bathroom. And she has to do this for 24 hours. So she comes out in her suit and everybody's seeing it. Haley comes out and realizes she didn't get the power. She's hating like, oh, how she got it, whatever. Well, I'm glad she got a punishment. It's funny or whatever. So she's hating. Over in the HOH room, Yash is celebrating. He getting his HOH room. He's celebrating with Drew and Kamu. They going in there dancing. Kamu was campaigning for Haley, saying Haley is looking for somebody to work with. We could work with her. And he's pushing for Yash to put Z up. He's like, you should put Z up. She lied about the vote, and then she's telling lies about me. She put you up on the block, this and that. He's throwing D under the bus. Drew's sitting there, and Drew, he's like, damn, I feel torn because I really don't want, Z to go up on the block. But at the same time, like, he's just torn. He don't want to say nothing. At this time, he don't want to say nothing and jump into the conversation because he don't want to end up on the block. He don't want to basically suss Yash out and make Yash look at him sideways. So later on, he fills Devin's in. He tells Devin, Yash tells Devin, because he said Devin is his boy. He cut Devin's hair every week. So Devin's is good in his book, but Angela and Dee not so much. So he let Devin know what his plans is. And Devin's is like, if you put Z up, that won't be good for the tool shed, and I don't think she gonna like it. So he's trying to, push for D to stay, but not too hard. But he's definitely like, oh, wow. So later on, he's like, yeah, he's in the kitchen with D, and he's like, I gotta definitely tell her that. So he's telling D, I need to talk to you. So they go over to the storage room, and he tells her what's going on, and she's like, oh my gosh, I gotta go talk to him. I don't even want to go on the block at all. So over in the HOH room, Angela goes to visit Yash, and she pleads her case. She lets him know, if you don't put me up, I would never put you up on the block, never even mention your name. And he's like, look, I don't know, Angela. You a fave. He felt like Angela and Lala been the ones causing the most drama in the house or whatever. No, Angela and Haley. I'm sorry. Angela and Haley been the ones with the most drama, causing the most confusion. And also, he felt like if he don't put Haley up, it's not going, it might not sit well with the house or whatever. So later, Dee comes in to visit him. And D is like, what's up, bro? You thinking of putting me up? And he was like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking of putting you up, but as a pawn. And she's like, oh, okay, I ain't mad at you. I still want to work with you. So now she decides to offer her the bribe. He tells her the reason why he put her up is because he wants Haley to go home, but he put Angela up because he want to come after Angela too. But also, he said D, he feel like with D, he could tell people, oh, because she put me up in the first week, and it'll look more, explainable. So she decides to offer him the bribe now. She's like, oh, I got $5,000. I got the power if I offer you this, if you promise to keep me and Angela off the block. So he declines on it. He's like, oh, you robbing me? Nah, he declined on it. So she was like, well, what if I said just me? And he's like, oh, well, now that she's saying it's just her, that changes things. Now 5 stacks? I don't know. I'm going to have to think about this. So he tells her he's going to think about it. So now, after she leaves, Teller comes into the room and he tells Teller, yeah, she got the power and she's offering me $5,000 to not to go on the block. And Teller like, you better get that money, boy. Get that money, all right? So now it's time for the nomination ceremony. Yash nominates Haley, Angela, and Dee. He decided not to take the bribe because he said $5,000 could actually mess up his plans and winning the $750,000 down the road. He put Haley up because that's the consensus for the house, and he felt like if he didn't put her up, he would have had some splaining to do. Angela, he felt like Haley and Angela both bring drama, so he wants Angela out anyway. And Dee, he says, is a pawn or whatever. Devin teases using the diamond power of veto because remember he got that and he's like, I might use it to save my ally. So baby, that'll be a gagger. So we'll see how this turns out, guys. But anyways, that's the end of episode 20. I hope you guys all liked this recap. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and join the conversations down in the comments below. Also, if you're into Real Housewives, I'm currently recapping Real Housewives of Atlanta, Orange County, and Ultimate Girl Trip. So if you're into that, make sure you hit the notification bell so you'll get the updates when I drop those new videos. Tomorrow I'm dropping Atlanta and Ultimate Girls Trip. All right, in the meantime, guys, today is Monday, August 17th, and I hope you guys all have a productive week. And I will see you all again. If you're not in the Housewives, I'll see you all again on Thursday for recap of Wednesday's episode with the veto challenge, and we'll see who gets to win the veto. Bye.